Hey guys, it's Breanna,
and Jenna,
and this is the Girls Are Talking podcast. Today's episode is a little bit different.
Yes.
We're kicking it girls' night style.
And if you know us, you know our favorite night of the week is girls' night,
Mm-hmm.
which is about 5 nights out of the week for these girls. So.
Sometimes 6.
Yeah, maybe 7. Depends.
Yeah. So we thought we would bring you guys along with us, and we have some fun stories to tell. We put up a Dropbox on the stories asking for your guys' craziest, funniest, happiest, weirdest sleepover stories.
Yeah.
So we have some interesting stuff coming your way. We also just have like some, what else do we have?
Just everything girls' night and sleepover related.
Yeah.
So we've
Get
got
your PJs on,
Yeah.
grab your wine,
Yeah.
join these girls
Join
for
us.
a freaking girls' night.
Okay, let's get started. Should we go over some drop boxes? Will you
Yeah.
crack that open?
Amen.
All right.
Okay, so first Dropbox, hit me with it.
The first drop box is I was sleeping over at my boyfriend's. Mind you, we've been together long term. I ended up having a bad case of gastro. That's horrible. At this point, I didn't know what was going on, but I went to the washroom and my stomach was upset. When I came out of the washroom, I felt myself about to vomit. So I bent down and grabbed a trash can because the washroom was too far. And when I bent down puking, this part gets bad. I shit myself on my boyfriend's floor.
Oh my god. Like double end?
Yeah.
Oh
like
my
she was
god.
knelt down vomiting into the trash can and like she was like squatting, so she shit herself.
Oh.
And the story goes on.
Oh.
I yelled at my boyfriend, in quotes, "Don't look at me! Don't look at me!" and made him turn around. Afterwards, he grabbed towels for me to clean it up when I proceeded to tell him that it was pee. I don't know how you disguise that.
Oh my god.
That's
through thick and thin, man. That's crazy.
That's a horrible situation to be in.
That is a horrible situation to be in.
Oh man. Oh, that's rough.
Oh my god.
I
couldn't even imagine.
I don't even have like comments on that one because
No.
I'm just like, oh my god, that's so horrible.
No. The only thing that would suck more in that situation is if those people broke up.
Yes, because then they would have the story of you, and then they'd go on to like share the story.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people can be so evil, and then like when they break up, if they know all your dirt,
yeah,
all their buddies know your dirt now.
Yeah, that would be horrible.
She has to lock this guy in. They can never break up.
Yeah.
Like, I think I'd become a crazy person and be like, yeah, there's no breakup with me.
Yeah, totally. So this one comes in a little bit more of a question format. Okay. Some advice is needed here by the looks of it.
Some big sister advice?
Yeah.
Okay.
So somebody dropped below that they are in a long-term relationship with their boyfriend. They're in the 11th grade. They've been together since the 9th grade, and they are getting to the point where they're wanting to have sleepovers. Their parents, the girlfriend's mom, is not too happy about this. The boyfriend's family has already suggested once while she's there, why don't you just stay the night?
Oh.
This is tricky.
So I guess the debate is whether she's like honest with her parents or just says like, I'm sleeping over at my bestie booth and sleeps with her boyfriend. Seems like an obvious solution.
Hot take though, my children won't be having sleepovers with their boyfriends and girlfriends till they're out of high school.
Yeah.
In the same bed.
Yeah.
But I'm also not psycho. Like, if we're gonna go camping, I'd be so happy. Like, I think it's very situational in my opinion. I think that if you are a young kid and it's the summertime and your family's going somewhere and your partner's coming along, like, that's all in good fun.
Yeah.
But on like a random Friday night and you're just like want to have the boo-boo sleepover, sorry, but no.
Yeah. The way, I think I kind of look at it similarly. Oh my goodness. Because, okay, I feel like after 16, after you get your driver's license, it's like all bets are off the table and it's really hard to control your kids.
Yeah.
So I feel like you said, like at that age, they might start like exploring, like going camping, going here, going there. or just like, a car's a car. So like it's really hard to like navigate that. Like kids are gonna do what they're gonna do,
Yeah.
but I think like I just don't want to have a sense of responsibility over it.
Yeah,
So like yeah,
totally.
you can go do your thing because I can't like you can't control things you can't control.
Mhm.
But exactly what you said, I'm not gonna be like, oh okay, like come on over, like
Yeah.
yeah. I think it's a hard thing to navigate, but I think this person is asking us like to not like they want us to like give them their advice on how to make it work. So
Yeah.
I feel like we need to give some like big sister
My
advice.
advice is just like quit asking, babe.
Yeah.
Drop it. I don't know. I'd be like, if there's a good reason, sure.
Yeah.
But like at your age of 16, like you don't need to be cuddling with your boyfriend
So
in bed every night.
when you yeah, but at 16 you just want to be. So like what are you going to do about that? Like
Too
my
fucking
question
bad.
is like yeah, but I'm trying to help a sister out. Like I don't know this person,
I
so
don't
I
want
don't
to help
care
a
what
sister
they
out.
do.
This is a crime. You can't be doing that.
Okay, but like what was like something you would do
Oh.
when you and Marshall like weren't allowed to have a sleepover? Like what was the solution to this problem?
I don't know. See, that's the tricky situation. And what's funny now. So for me, my situation, me and my boyfriend had been together a while.
Yeah.
And at first, it was a little tricky navigating this. But I was like 18 years old fighting for my life just to have a little slumber party. And as
Yeah.
soon as I was out of high school, it was kind of normal.
Yeah.
So it actually wasn't too bad. It was a very short lived time period where there was like weirdness like around it,
Mhm.
but that wasn't too long.
Mhm.
But now it's funny
Mhm.
because there's a little bit of a double standard.
Oh no.
Different standards were held to in this household.
Like do you think that has to do with you just being like the older sibling? Like you just get the
Yeah,
brunt of it.
I
Yeah.
think that it's like the youngers. It's like, oh,
Totally.
whatever. I
It
already
totally
tried
is.
with this one.
Like
Whatever.
Andre and I had a very long time period that we had to deal with this, right?
Yeah,
Because
you guys were together much
we've
younger though.
dated since the ninth grade, so there
Yeah,
was years of like trying to fucking find the wiggle room, right?
yeah,
So I remember we would like go as soon as we got a car, right? License, boom, bang, like
yeah.
we're gonna fucking make something happen, right? So like I mean like going somewhere.
Anyways,
So anyways, like, I remember we used to drive up to like my grandma's, and this particular grandma, she's just like spunky, we'll
yeah,
say, right? And so we like just obviously told her like, yeah, obviously we're allowed at home, right? Like
yeah,
she's like, okay, whatever, not my not my problem. So then all of a sudden we just loved hanging out with my grandma apparently, and would
yeah,
just go up there every other
yeah.
weekend.
Marshall and I's too is a little bit like get away from the house. We
Yeah.
do like a lot of camping too.
Yes, yeah,
Like
we
I'd
would
be
do
like,
that
let's
too.
go to the trailer or something like that,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
his parents were way more comfortable than mine ever were.
Yeah.
So it just ended up being a lot of like, let's go there, or like
Yeah.
let's go to the trailer, whatever. Just in that first little bit there, but really it wasn't too bad, and I could
Yeah.
understand like, because especially my views of it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, my children will not be doing all that.
Yeah, totally. I think like yeah, I guess the advice is to just like slow down, roll with the
Yeah,
punches, and what's like another year really,
yeah,
you know?
totally.
And if that doesn't work, say you're sleeping at your best friend's
Yeah,
house.
amen.
Like,
But the other thing, in my opinion, is like when you can prove yourself to foster a good relationship at a young
yes.
age and you're respectable, you've like nurtured into somebody, and like you can prove that you are a good quality person. Like it's not just like
Yes.
some random chick.
Yes.
I don't think like anybody's wrong if they disagree with that opinion, right? It's just
Yeah.
kind of my personal stance on it.
Yeah.
But I think that that goes a long way too. So I'd say just treat
Totally.
your partner with a ton of respect, and also be understanding if one person's family is on a different side
Yeah.
of that spectrum too. And just because there's no need to make somebody like more upset, then
Totally.
yeah, just be respectful and
Yeah.
respect everyone's boundaries.
Yeah, totally. Let's see here.
Let's have some wine,
Okay.
girls.
So
Do you have any like funny sleepover stories? Like hit me with one.
like with like a friend or like anybody?
Sure, anyone. Take your pick. With your
Um
grandparents, like anything.
So this one sleepover. So okay, so it was probably like well, actually it was right when I first started dating Andre because this is an important part of the story. So
Okay.
it was like end of the ninth grade, right? Like just about to be summer sort of vibe, right? and Kaden had like this huge sleepover at her house, and there was like a ton of us girls, right? And we are like in her basement or whatever, right? And it was like middle of the night, and I was not feeling good. Like I was like, oh my
Oh
god,
dear.
yeah, I was not feeling good. So I go to the washroom and I go to flush the toilet, and the handle's just like flicking, and I was like, what's going on here right now, right?
What?
And I was like so mortified because I was like, what am I gonna do? So like the best thing I could do was just sit outside the bathroom door for hours just to make sure nobody else like came
Oh dear.
to the washroom or whatever. Which now, like with my friends now, I would never really care about something like that.
When
But
you're
like,
younger, you're a
yeah,
little like
exactly, right. I was just like,
anxious.
this is the end of my life, right?
Yeah.
So I was like so embarrassed. So I literally like I freaking called my dad 1,100 times. This is like 4 o'clock in the morning. Like called my dad excessively, called my mom excessively. Nobody's answering their phone, and I was like, how do I fix this toilet, right? But then I was so embarrassed, and I was just like, I had no resources left. So I messaged Andre this message, and I could actually probably find it in my phone. And it was this
What?
message, and I was like, hey, I know we haven't been seeing each other for a long time. Like, please don't like judge me on this or like break up with me over this. But like, I'm at Caden's, and I like just told him the situation I was in. I was like, please, I'm so embarrassed. Like, don't break up with
Oh
me.
my
But like,
god.
do you know how I can fix this toilet? And then because it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, I just sat there for like an hour, right? I'm still just like sitting at this door.
Yeah.
But he got up for work at like 5 o'clock in the morning, right? So he like seen this, and he like called me and instructed me on like
Oh god.
how to like fill up the toilet tank so I could flush the toilet, right? But it was like so embarrassing,
That's
and
horrible.
yeah, I could still find this message of me being like, please don't break up
Aw.
with me. But yeah, it was so embarrassing.
I have a pretty silly story about a sleepover.
Okay.
Okay, one time I was younger, it was like a childhood friend, and she had this little like princess dial phone. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
So I thought it was fake. Like, I didn't realize that this was a real operating phone.
Oh god.
And
I
we
feel
were
like
like
I know where
playing a
this is going.
game, and we were like being weird, okay?
Mhm.
And then I pretended to like dial 911,
I know exactly where this
and I
is going.
called the cops. And then it actually started ringing, and I started sobbing. I was like, oh my god. And then they answered, so I just hung up. Like, I didn't know what to do. And then all of a sudden, they ended up at her front door. And they were like knocking, and then like they weren't nice about it either. Like, they
No.
actually, like, they were not happy. And when her parents opened the door, and they actually gave the parents like a little like stern talking to. And I was like, oh man. But yeah,
My
never allowed there again.
my brother did the same thing as like a baby, like crawling baby.
What?
He like just was like grabbed a home phone or something and
Yeah.
like touched it, and then like the police showed up and whatever, and yeah, it was horrible. Okay, this one is more of a like this or that sort of question
Okay.
that was left for us. So this is like a pick your poison. Snoring boyfriend, and this is like while you're sleeping, obviously,
Okay.
or sweaty boyfriend.
Sweaty. Like, do not disturb me. You know me, do not disturb is always on when I'm sleeping. So
Yeah.
don't be waking me.
Yeah, I think honestly, most of the time, once I've fallen asleep, like if there's like snoring and something, I don't really like it doesn't
You
affect me once
snore,
I've fallen
and it
asleep.
wakes me up sometimes. You're like,
You make the craziest sounds in your
oh
sleep
my
too.
God.
Yes, you do. You make the craziest noises in your sleep.
No. I think a sweaty boyfriend too, like, you can just roll away. Like, just
Mhm.
don't fucking touch me.
Yeah.
One thing about my boyfriend though, he talks in his sleep.
Does
And
he?
it's scary. Like,
Yeah.
he'll have like a full conversation. So sometimes I'll wake up to him like, like going on about something. It's so crazy.
Andre talks in his sleep too, but he's only ever talked about like work in his sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
like
my gosh.
but
He's stressing.
this one story, oh my god. So I was having a sleepover with my friend, right? We were like 16 maybe. And I'm like just like laying there on TikTok. She had fallen asleep, and she, like, I shit you not, she's sleeping and she just boom like sits up, and I was just like, whoa, what's going on, right? And she like turns her head, but like she was like, you're a whore, and I was like, what?
Wow.
Yeah. And
Wow.
I was like, what? She's like, you're just such a slut or something. And I was like, what are you talking about? And like I was like freaking out at her. I was like, F you, what are you talking about? And then she literally laughs hysterically in this most like evil demon laugh, and now she's like looking straight ahead. She's not looking at me, and then just goes like this, falls back down on her back, and goes to sleep. And had no recollection of it the next morning. I'm just like, what the hell just happened right now?
What the hell?
Yeah, this story, I'll never forget that. Like, she literally screamed at me, hysterically laughed, slammed right back on her back, and fell asleep.
That's crazy.
And the way she just like jetted up, I was like, what the hell's going on? It was terrifying.
So one time, it was actually horrid. My boyfriend, like, he's just very active in his sleep. Like, he's like, he'll squirm, like, he's just like very, he'll talk, whatever, right? So picture me, I'm laying there, okay? And I'm briefly waking up because I just hear like, oh, like it's like sounding like a fight over here. Then all of a sudden, as I'm slowly waking up, I get like a fucking atomic elbow to my nose. And I go, ah! And I start like sobbing. And then Marshall woke up and he's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like I thought I was in a bar fight or something. And I was like, but I was so tired. He said my nose actually started bleeding a little bit. But I was so tired. And then I like fell asleep and I had no recollection of this until I woke up and I was like, oh my god, like my face is so like I think I slept on my face or something. And he was like, wait, I thought I had a dream, but I think I beat you up in your sleep. And he totally did. Like he just like totally like elbowed me right in the nose. Dead of his sleep because he thought he was in a bar fight.
That's literally crazy.
Yeah. So I get a little scared sometimes. I'm always like butt to butt.
That's so funny.
Not really, dude. That was intense.
So I wish I could remember like who exactly these people are, but it doesn't matter. It's just like a good story.
Yeah.
So Michelle's like my mother-in-law for viewers. So her, let's just call them her like cousin, because I don't know who this is in the family. Anyways, these people that she knows, it's just like a couple, whatever, and they go over to like the woman of the couple, like her parents' house, right?
Mm-hmm.
For dinner, a sleepover, hang out, right? So they're all like hanging out, the drinks start flowing, whatever, right? And they go to bed at the end of the night. And then I guess Buddy like just like drank so much, right? He had to like get up and go pee, but it was like middle of the night and he was like groggy. So you know you when you just like stumble out of bed and like you just trust where you're going.
Yeah.
So anyways, like I guess he goes pee, but then he like is like wandering back to bed or whatever, gets in bed, whatever, goes to sleep, and wakes up and he's literally spooning his father-in-law.
No.
Yeah.
No.
To the wrong
Oh my
bedroom.
god. Ew.
And he was literally like spooning his father-in-law.
Don't guys get like morning wood and everything too?
Probably.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Yeah. Isn't that the worst story ever?
Yeah.
Isn't that there?
We have to pull up. We got another last minute answer in the DM.
Oh yes, that I wasn't able to write down. Okay,
Yeah.
let me pull it up here. Okay. This is what it reads. One time, my best friend came to sleep over. Turns out she was actually running away from home. Cops came. I hid.
Just throw her under the rug.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
That's so funny. Like, I'm surprised. Like, why wouldn't you tell your bestie boo that you're like running away from home?
That's not a real bestie boo, I feel.
Yeah, because if I was running away from home, I'd like call you and I'd be like,
yeah,
I'm running away
the
from
cops
home.
wouldn't be able to find you.
Yeah.
I'd have your back.
Yeah, I know. I'd be like, they're not here.
Yeah.
I'd make sure she hid, and then I'd be like, no, I don't know.
Don't know what take that to my grave.
That is so funny though.
I have a sleepover story I want to tell, but I'm like, I feel like we're always talking about like freaking pee and shit on the podcast.
Whatever. Tell it.
Okay, so when I was in like the 5th grade or so, we were having like a mega girl sleepover. Like every freaking girl from our grade was at this one chick's house.
Yeah.
Let's just call it. She lives in like freaking PI now or something, so name drop Amanda. Poor little Amanda, poor girl. She hosted everybody, okay? We're all in the basement, and she had like a ton of dogs. Her family would rescue animals and stuff, so the only thing we were told not to do was to go upstairs in the middle of the night. I wake up, I have to piss so bad. In the basement, there's no washroom. So I was like, oh my god, what do I do? So like all these girls were all on like laying on her floor on mats and everything. And I'm like trying to wake people up and be like, what do I do? Like, if I sneak upstairs, do you think the dogs will still wake up and start barking? Like, what do I
Yeah.
do? And everyone's like, oh, shut up. Like, I'm trying to sleep. And then I even try like calling my mom because I'm like, I have to go home. I have to pee so bad. But then I'm like, fuck, like, you can't even pick me up because I can't even go outside. Like, what do I do? So I end up waking up Amanda and she's like, just pee in the trash can. Like, don't be.
What?
Yeah. So.
Were you like, why can't I go use your washroom?
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, can I go use the washroom? She's like, no, the dogs will bark and it will wake up my parents. Like, that's the only thing we were told not to do. So I was like, oh my god, okay, well, I have to pee so bad. So this girl made me pee in her trash can. But because it was like dark down there and I was sitting, like, I peed down the side of it on the basement floor. So then Amanda started like screaming because I peed on the floor. So her dogs got woken up anyways, and then her dad came down and everybody was up because the dogs were barking and my pee was on the floor and it was horrible.
What a psychopath.
Yeah.
Like, just go to the washroom.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know what people though would have that many children over.
Yeah.
And not
And be
allow
like,
you to
you
go.
can't use the washroom in the middle of the night. Like,
Yeah.
what?
And like, I have dogs. Like, I just move the gate a bit, like block off like to where the bathroom is. Like, I don't know. I just think
I would
or
just
sleep
know
with
that I'm
them that
hosting
night.
people, so that night you might get woken up for 2 seconds, like if someone has to use the washroom.
Yeah, totally.
That's crazy. I used to do like canoe tripping and that sort of stuff, which you already know, but we were on this one trip and I had to pee so bad too. We're in the middle of the bush, so there's no other option. Like, I get out and I go pee, right? And I'm like, it kind of like sounds a little loud to me, but it's like pitch black. I was just like, whatever, it's just a powerful stream. Like, so I go back to bed, and then the next morning, everyone's like, ew, what asshole pissed on the pool bag? And I peed on like our pool bag for our tent.
Ew, that's nasty.
It was horrible.
That's wrong.
Yeah, it was really wrong.
Did you have to wash it in the river?
Yeah. Do you want to actually hear a really horrible story from that trip?
Sure.
This is like really bad. Like, we're going home for this.
Okay.
So this trip, like, all we really had to do to entertain ourselves was like prank each other, right?
Yeah, obviously.
So there was like 4 girls, 2 guys, and then 2 like male trippers. So it was technically like 4 and 4, right?
Okay.
So it was kind of like a rivalry between that sort of setting,
Okay.
right? So, anyways, I can't remember what we did to the boys that like started this war, but we must have done something small. So one of them took his hairbrush from our month-long trip where you can't wash your hair, nothing, right? And he like scraped all the hair to his hairbrush. And when I wasn't looking, like, he had my Nalgene water bottle and he put the ball of hair in my water bottle. So when I drank it, it was just like his rat's nest of like hair.
Did you want to freaking hang yourself?
I did.
Oh my god.
And I wanted to kill him, but this is how we got him back. So then, anyways, it was like a 28-day trip, or 29, 30, whatever. And like, literally, I think there was 2 full days where it didn't rain, right? So we had horrible weather. But this one day, it was day 12. I remember this. We had like the most beautiful weather. And so we're like, we're going to take a pit day, which essentially means like we're not going to like move anywhere. We're going to stay at the site we're at for a day, take a break. So the girls and I, like, we go down to the boats and we're just like sitting in the water and we're like, we're gonna attempt to like shave our bodies for the first time in this trip, right? It's such a beautiful day, whatever, right?
Okay.
So how we drank water is we had these big jugs, we fill it up and we put aqua tabs in it. You wait a certain amount of time, you can fill up your water bottles, do your dishes, whatever, right? So the boys come down and we're just like, don't come down here. Like, we're doing our thing. And they're like, ugh. So they're like, well, we need water. We're like, he throw us down the jug and we'll bring it back up, right? So they just like throw the jug down the hill. And then we shave like our whole bodies, legs, armpits, literally everything. We shave our whole bodies and we're like obviously rinsing our razors in the water, right? And then we're like, you know what? Fuck these guys. So we take that one jug and we filled it up so it would have all of our hair, like 4 people. And then we just like knew not to drink out of that jug. But like once you put the aqua tabs in, it like almost dissolves anything that would be in like the lake, right? So like you can't really tell. Like they would have no idea to the eye. So then we just got the pleasure of knowing that they drank her.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it was horrible, but we totally won that war.
Sounds it.
Yeah. Boys deserve
Got
that.
him.
So we're totally going to hell for that.
Yeah, you totally are. So, I guess another thing that was put in the Dropbox, more like a question.
Okay.
Cuddle or not? What's your vibe?
I like to cuddle.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
I like a cuddle, but then like roll over when you're like actually sleeping.
See, I would like maybe say that, but like I'm a fucking liar.
Yeah.
Like I'm just a cuddle sleeper.
Yeah. I don't know. I like to cuddle, and then as soon as I feel myself fall asleep, give me my space. That's kind of my vibe.
I like to cuddle sleep, or like if we're not like full on cuddling, I like to like touch feet.
Yeah.
Or something. But no, I prefer like a cuddle sleep.
Yeah. Okay. Now, my next topic, dinks. 2 bedrooms. Double income, no kids. Dinks
I
with
was
2
like,
bedrooms.
what?
Like, this is a phenomenon. Like, this is
Tell me about this.
on the rise. Okay. Now, people that are single,
Okay.
married, whatever, just
Okay.
2 grown adults living together without children.
Okay.
There's this new thing going around where you have your own bedrooms.
Oh.
Not that that's new. I feel like that's actually very old fashioned. Like, I know my great great grandmother,
like old people,
she had her own bedroom.
Yeah.
And then my great great grandfather, he had his own. Well, his was like the master. And then she had her own like cute pink floor wallpapered room. And I know that was kind of normal back when, right?
Okay.
But I feel like more with like the older generation, or even like 50s and up, you know, like not old, but just like you've been together a while.
Yeah, so
but I'm
that's
talking
sometimes
like
people's vibe.
people that have freshly just bought their first home together.
Yeah.
They're choosing to have their own separate bedroom, like beds and everything.
Here's how I look at this. You would both have to really want that, because if
Yeah.
I moved in with Andre and he came to me and said, "Oh, this is what I would prefer," I'd break up with him on the spot. So
Same.
like you both would have to
Yeah.
be those kind of people. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Personally, I would never be married to someone who has separate bedrooms unless like, you know, like we get older and like maybe for safety and stuff, that's just like a better idea.
Yeah.
Like I think like maybe having like a spare bedroom for like if guests come over,
Yeah.
maybe one person's really sick and needs their space, like
Yeah.
that's a smart idea.
Yeah.
But like,
or even people that do shift work, like that's an honest debate.
Yeah.
But still,
yeah,
like I don't know, my boyfriend, he gets up earlier than I do for work.
Yeah.
And I'd still rather be like woken up with him getting out of bed than sleep separate.
See, maybe I feel so like ugh by the idea of like having like separate bedrooms. Like that's just weird to me if you're like married. But like I also like I would say 8 times out of 10 when Andre gets up for work, I'm like in a coma. And,
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll hear
okay.
his alarm go off, but it's like in my mind.
Yeah. Like
But
you're a
I
deep
never
sleeper?
remember him leave. Well, not like I don't know. Like if I sleep with Millie, like if I sleep with my dog and she gets up, I'm like like on radar. But like you know what I mean. But like because I'm not responsible for Andre getting up. Like I don't know, maybe. But yeah, like there's sometimes I'll like wake up and I'll see him and I'll like remember him leave. But like this week, not once did I remember him waking up and leaving. So
see, I'm not like that.
Yeah.
So honestly, sometimes I can get a little frustrated.
Yeah.
Because then I'm like up.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think I'd prefer that than having separate bedrooms.
Yeah, that's weird to me.
Yeah.
That's a weird concept.
But it does seem tempting because like I'm a girl that likes her things, and like I love reading, and I've always said I want my own little like library room. But I feel like you could have that kind of
Totally,
like
you can have that like
your
in
own hobby
house.
room or something
Yeah.
without the need to have a separate bedroom.
So here's something that I could totally jump on board with, and I think it's a good compromise. Is the what's it called? I wanted to say Himalayan, but not that. The Scandinavian sleep method. Is that
Yes.
it?
Marshall and I always do that.
Yeah.
We're like, let's do the Scandinavian sleep.
Yeah.
The 2 blankets each.
Yeah, and they literally make it now on like certain beds. Like you know the beds that like rise up and down and stuff. Sometimes it's like literally 2 split mattresses with, and then you would just dress it. Like I know people will have a king bed and then they'll get like single bedding and 2 sets of single bedding, so like each person has that I could get behind.
Yeah, Marshall and I have
like,
always
that's
said
genius.
that.
But
we
like,
usually do that. We'll sleep with like our own blanket.
Yeah.
But then I get cranky because I like to snuggle sometimes, so it doesn't always work. But we like doing that.
Yeah, that I could see why people do that.
Because I'm a blanket hog. So he'll I don't know why, like I just like curl up, I'll try and like put my leg over the blanket.
Yeah.
So for me, I've always been like that. Like my sister used to complain about it when we were kids.
Yeah.
So for us, like it just works well because I'm always like hogging, but
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the separate bedroom thing, like, that's weird to me.
Also, my boyfriend, he likes a really firm mattress,
Okay.
and I like something more soft.
Okay.
So he said that too. Like those beds that are like doubles, he's like, I almost wish they had the option of like different types of beds
Yeah.
on the opposite sides too.
Well, what if you get like the black like bed frame, like the track,
Yeah.
as a king bed? Just get two single
Yeah.
mattresses, put them on, and call it a day.
Yeah. Boom bang.
Remember the time we mega bed?
Oh my gosh, that was my favorite time. At the cottage with the boyfriend.
We went to the cottage, but we still wanted to have a sleepover
because we had
together.
been there for like 3 days prior before the boys came up to meet us.
Yeah, so we were like already had our stuff, and we were like, we still want to be able to have a sleepover. So this room has two double beds. So we just took the two double beds and put them together. So when they showed up, we were like, look, we're having a sleepover, because we still wanted to sleep together. So we literally slept like Marshall, Bree, me, and then Andre, so that we could still like sleep together and talk about them. It's so perfect.
The lesbian allegations are about to go crazy.
Yeah, we're already so used to that though.
People probably think we're swingers.
Yeah, totally. But whatever. We own it.
Secret lives of Bowmanville estheticians.
Yeah. Alrighty.
This is actually good. Thank
Yeah.
you to this was Morgan, right?
Yes,
Or-
I think it was. Yeah.
I can't remember if hers was the butterfly bottle or not though.
I don't think so. I think it was this
Thank
one.
you.
Yeah.
This is really good. We were saving this for the bed episode.
Yes.
For the slumber party.
We've had this one planned for a bit.
Yeah. And what do you guys think? Like, are we like screw the podcast studio?
Yeah, I guess like so on the last episode we did mention that we kind of wanted to get into like maybe some more like vloggy type videos. So we figured, well, like we're still just like sitting here and stuff, like it's not vloggy, but it is outside of like the studio setting. So we're looking forward to your guys like feedback.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
I feel like this is fun though.
Yeah, totally. We were like, we want to do a sleepover theme, and what better way to do it than at a sleepover?
Yeah. This is the epitome of the girls.
Yeah, grab us some goodies. Just bring the Easter basket over.
Okay, nothing like a sleepover with some snacks and some face masks.
Right?
What's the haul? Okay, we have some Kit Kats, some Sweeties. Oh, do you want to open the mini eggs? Or is that inappropriate?
Oh, that could be good.
Your mom blessed you. Okay, another freaking hot take.
Should I put this down here?
Yeah. Oh, I hope my yacht's working. Okay, another hot take.
Yeah.
This past Easter, I didn't get an Easter basket.
What?
Yeah, I'm cut off from Easter officially.
That's crazy.
This is the first Easter in my whole 22 years of life that I've not gotten an Easter basket.
That's really sad.
Yeah, but you know what? My boyfriend's parents got my back. They blessed us. They got us gift cards to Jack Astor's.
That's sweet.
They got us a gift card to the Cineplex.
Oh, nice.
And they got us some candies.
Yeah, perfect.
So they blessed me. So you guys are, y'all are the real deal, because that was wrong.
Yeah.
I was just cut off nothing.
Okay.
Do any of y'all know the difference between the Hershey's and the Cadbury ones?
No, I didn't really know there was a difference.
Try this. It does not taste the same.
I love the Aggies.
I do too. So good.
I think I effed up my face mask.
Why?
I just like tore it, but I don't think it like tore through.
So this past week, I haven't been able to work too much because I gave myself a concussion. So I'll wipe off my makeup here so you guys can see my black eye, my head injury.
Yeah, I was just like with my client, and this girl had kind of been like calling to like book with Bree, but she was younger, and she was like, I'll call back, I'll talk to my parents, blah 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 blah. So anyways, the phone's ringing, and I like see the name, so I'm like, Bree, like the phone's for you. And she's like, what? And I'm like, the phone's for you. And then I just hear this like smash. But my first thought, like, it didn't sound like a body, like it just sounded like something fell, right? So I was just like, oh, whatever, like she'll pick it up, right? And then I was like, hello, the phone's for you. And then she's like, I could just hear, Jenna, can you come here? And I was like, what the fuck? And so, anyways, I go over and she's like literally laid out across the hallway. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And she's like, I like hit my head so bad. And she's like, am I bleeding? I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna vomit. And she just kept saying she was gonna vomit.
I actually thought it was
And I
gonna
was like,
hurl.
please don't fucking vomit, right?
You would have had to clean it.
Yeah, I know. So that's why I was like, please don't vomit for the love of God. And then, oh my God, I'm gonna look so scary. and then, yeah, she ended up like going to the doctors and stuff. Long story short, but
Yeah, got a concussion. Was off for a couple days. Off of school for a couple days, but we're back in action, baby.
this feels like I need like a mirror to put this on. I feel.
Do you want to use your phone for a second?
Oh, I think I will be able to get it here. Oh, I think. Oh, it's in my eyeball.
Oh, it totally is.
Oh, it's in my eyeball.
Use your phone.
Oh, ultimate girls' night activity. Speaking of which, what would you say is your favorite, like, your perfect girls' night?
Okay, my perfect girls' night. I don't know, man. We're home from work early,
Yeah.
like 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Like girls' night is like girls' day.
Yeah. Can I put my glasses on top of this? Stop doing me laugh. It's gonna slide on my face.
Jenna's legally blind. For those that.
Yeah, I was trying to. Do I look crazy?
No, you look cute.
Shut up. I was trying to call Bree this morning. I can't even see because these are wet. I was trying to call Bree this morning and I didn't have my glasses on and I called my boyfriend while he was at work. And I was like, hello? And he's like, hi. Like, you called me. And I was like, who is this? And I was like, I was trying to call Bree. He was like, oh, well, no, definitely not Bree.
Was he jealous after the fit that he threw last time we were on the phone?
Probably.
Should we tell that story?
Yeah, the other day I was like hanging out with my boyfriend on the couch and Bree like called me or whatever.
And to be honest, I feel like we don't phone call a lot. Like, do you? Like,
a couple times a day, I'd say.
well, I didn't hear from you all fucking weekend, so that's cool.
We were at, that was when I was at your house and then I left your house to do the client. That's, remember, he was like, you've been free all day when I came to see you after
so
your
you think
injury.
this is valid? You're like agreeing with him here?
No, but I'm just like setting the scene.
Okay, continue. I'll stop interrupting you now.
So anyways, we are like sitting there or whatever, right? And he's like literally watching YouTube, so like ignoring me. So I'm just like, whatever, man. And we look crazy. I can't take you seriously.
Why?
Because your thing is like below your lips. So yeah, anyways, we were like, I was like on the phone. Sorry, okay, so Bree calls me, I answer, and I'm like on the phone with her, and he's like, who are you talking to? And I'm like, don't worry about it. He's like, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? And he's like jabbing me in my rib. He's like, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? And I'm like, oh my God, I'm talking to Bree, and I have my phone like this, and he's like, you talk to Breanna all day, and he goes like this, like leans over and presses. He's like, he says, bye, Bree, and then it goes like this and hangs up the phone. So then we're sitting there later at like dinner, like this is like, I don't know, 25 minutes later. And we're like talking about this, telling my mom this story, and then he's like, oh, speak of the devil, I just got a text from Bree. And he's like, oh, and he opens it up and it just says, I hope you choke. But it was the day she got her concussion, so he replies, I hope you trip and hit your head. I was dead. This is melting off my face.
This is the best girls' night when you have like the giggles.
But I needed this. My skin has been feeling so dry.
Yeah.
Really dry.
This was everything we needed.
Yeah. Your eyebrows look so fucking dark through your thing. You can make your brows look darker. Okay, so get back to your favorite girls' night. 2:00, we get home.
Oh, can I be honest? And I know you're gonna be like, oh, fuck off. I love it when we go to chapters.
Yeah,
that's like.
Why would I say fuck off?
Because you don't like going to chapters anymore.
I love going to chapters.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. She's lying.
Why? Why did you say that?
Because anytime I want to go, you're like, oh.
That's not effing true.
Are we in the same room with the same Jenna? Hello.
I like going to well, no, I like going to chapters, but I've committed to myself to read like the books on my shelf first, so I just know I don't have any impulse control, and if I go to chapters, I'll buy things.
Who gives a fuck? It could be drugs.
That is true, but
So that's my favorite. When we leave, go get a coffee, go to chapters, come home. Maybe just talk. We always have expectations of like we're gonna start a new show, we're gonna watch a movie, we're gonna read, do something, but we just yap.
Yeah,
I
like
love a good
3 in the
yap
morning.
session.
I'm like scared to drink this, and my mask is gonna like get it all soapy in my mouth. So like,
Oh dear. What's your favorite girls' night?
you pretty much nailed it on the head. Like,
We're simple gals.
yeah, like just a simple night. This is perfect.
Uh,
Yeah, maybe like I'm a movie person. I love like
mhm.
throwing on like a good comedy in the background. Oh my god, I feel like I can't fucking talk. Yeah, putting on like a good comedy or something in the background.
We can't even post this. We can't even talk straight.
um,
Oh my god.
yeah, I don't know, just simple. Has to involve treaties. Going to the dollar store and getting treaties.
Oh, totally. A
Yeah.
little pizza.
Yeah, totally.
Not gluten free though.
No.
We require 2 pizzas now, unfortunately.
Yeah. But I'm trying to be skinny now, so maybe I'll go back.
A good diarrhea will help too.
Well, actually, that's the thing. Is I don't know what it is. Everything else gluten free I can eat, and I actually feel better or less bloated. But I don't know what it is about pizza. I've tried so many gluten free pizzas, and it always makes me feel sick. So I think it must be like something they use as like a replacement or whatever. But literally, that's the one thing. Gluten free pizza does not make me feel good.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I never feel too great after pizza, but
Yeah, pizza's pizza. Like
yeah.
it's like maybe it's the pounded dairy on top, right, and the greasy pepperonis.
I think that is your problem, just some dairy intolerance there.
I feel like they'll be able to pick up my eggy crunchy on the mic.
ASMR.
Now going. What is on that note? What's your favorite girls' night snacky?
My favorite girls' night snack. Oh my god, do you want to go to Dairy Queen right now?
Okay.
I could go for a Reese Blizzard. My favorite now, though, I can't just go through the drive-thru. After we went with Liv, should we text Liv? Like just people watching in the Dairy Queen.
My favorite Dairy Queen story. You know what I'm about to say?
I don't know, but I don't want to know.
Yes, you do know what I'm about to say.
No.
My favorite Dairy Queen story is the Dairy Queen by my house. Like, the drive-thru is kind of hidden. You know what? No, I'm not even gonna start with that. You're just being an asshole. So we're going to. I wanted Dairy Queen, and like the way we were driving, it was just so. We would have had to go around the whole building to go through like the line, and no one was in line. Let me preface this.
Yeah, I'm
like,
not that horrible.
Yeah, no one was in line. And we're just like, Bree's like, oh, F it. And she pulls up to the window, and like, we're just sitting there,
like I skipped the thing.
Yeah, and I was freaking out at her because I was getting such secondhand embarrassment. I'm like, please go around, right? And then the woman like answers the window, and at this point, somebody had orders, so she just goes to hand us the debit machine because she thinks it's like the previous order, and she just hits her with, yeah, can I get a small cookie dough? And like the woman's just standing there like, miss, like you have to go through the drive-thru. You can't just pull up to the window and order what you want, right? And then she like just pretended she was stupid. She's like, oh my god, what? Really? I didn't know that. Oh man, I guess I'll have to go all the way around. And she was like, oh, it's okay this one time. So she just like took her order. But it was so funny, and I was so embarrassed. I was like freaking out at you. I was totally freaking out at you.
Me and social anxiety don't really know each other too well.
No, they definitely don't.
Or when I roll down the window.
Oh my god. Both her and Andre do this to me. Like, Andre's will be like just music. Like, he'll put on like some stupid rap song and blare it, but then he'll like roll my window down at a red light, so I just look like the tool, and I get so embarrassed. But this one will like, there'll be like people standing on the street or whatever, and she'll roll their window down and like say something stupid to them or like catcall them and just make it look like it's me. I got so mad.
Super embarrassing for you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I like these better than the...
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think I do.
Really? Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I think I do.
Okay. Okay.
See how your ass gets stuck. I can't read this with my glasses
Do you need
on.
me to?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Should we do a story time? I love telling like a story before bed. That's my favorite. That's my favorite girls' night activity when you're like laying in bed and then you just start telling random stories or like reminiscing.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. We're driving up to Apsley, okay?
Oh my god.
We're going up to the cottage. And first of all, you missed a really, like, you dodged the radar so well that night. That got scary.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when you're driving there, and it was like what, like a random Tuesday?
No. You know what I think it was? I think it was like a Friday after work, and I was just eager beaver to get up there because remember I had like planned to stop, but I was just like eager beaver, and I think I just took off, and that's why that happened. Can
Lady?
you also get the
Oh no.
Laneige lip mask?
I already got it.
Holy shit.
I'm on it, lady.
In the
Great
Vaseline
minds
tub?
think alike. Yeah. That's ours. Is that where you threw your mask in the Ardeen bag?
Yeah. That's garbage.
Oh. Oh my god. That felt so good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, back to my story here. Sorry, folks. Well, should I give a haul of our goodies?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. We got ourselves some eye patches here. Some lotion. Hey!
My favorite lotion of all time.
Don't be rude. Just okay. Hot take on the Laneige sleep masks.
It dries out my lips to all hell.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's like that old wives' tale that like chapstick has like glass shards in it, so you have to keep rebuying it.
I knew the thing that it was like you have to refine, and I didn't know that this was like glass shards.
People say that like I don't subscribe to this. I don't think it's real, but I've heard so many people say before that lip balms contain like little micro pieces of glass that like exfoliate your lips and cut them, so you like have to reapply. So that's like it keeps the chapstick industry in business. This little scheme they got going on, so I've heard.
That's crazy. But yeah, Laneige is a total scam, and I'll literally never give them my money.
Yeah, never again. But I'll still use it because I like the way it tastes.
Oh yeah.
And like I like the way it feels, and like it just sucks.
Yeah.
But they are scamming you.
Totally.
Oh,
okay. Back to the regular program. Tell your story.
Okay.
Where's my glasses?
So the girls are going for a girls' weekend up at the cottage.
Yep.
One thing the girls love more than a girls' night is a girls' cottage trip.
Yep.
So we're making our way. These feel so good.
And they're so stiff.
Oh my god. Mine's too high up though, I think.
Like your eyeballs getting open.
Yeah. Oh, my face. Does this look
Want me
okay?
to help you?
Yeah. Oh,
your
thank
eyeball
you.
might get cut.
Thank you. Yeah, that's better. Whoa, now.
Look at her goosey. Give the camera
Okay. Okay, concussion. How's it looking right now?
pretty bruised.
Can you tell that I got a black eye yesterday?
Yeah.
I got like a black, like purple spot right here.
Oh wow.
So I had to. Well, actually, that started on Easter because yesterday was Monday, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Easter. I woke up with a nice black eye.
Okay, we keep.
Yes,
going
I'm so
off
sorry.
topic. Tell us your
Okay.
story.
Oh my god, this one still is feeling a little too high though. Oh, there we go. How's that now? Oh, so much better. So much better. Okay, we're on the way up to Apsley.
Yes.
We're loving life, okay? We're just cruising, music's going. We had some McDonald's fries. Not a care in the world, okay? Then we're like past the point of return. Like we've passed
Oh, we
civilization.
get off the highway and we turn on to 28, which if you
Yeah,
like know where you're going to the
there's
cottage, like
no return.
you're done.
Yeah,
You're
you're
done.
absolutely done.
Yeah.
So then we look and the
Well, I
freaking
just
gas
hear a
light's going on.
ding,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
that ding killed our vibe, dude.
yeah. And I knew I
Ugh,
had to get gas, but I was like, oh, I'll go after work. I'll go after work. But then I just got
we
so
were so
excited to leave
excited.
that we just took off
Yeah,
with like less than a quarter tank.
it was horrible.
Yeah.
It was horrible. So not only are we now stranded halfway to Apsley needing some gas, we're like, do we speed to like get this done with? Like, what do we do here?
Yeah.
So we're like, should we call Mike? Like, should he come drop us off a little jerry can? And we're like, you know what? We call him, and he's like, just start driving, and if you need me, I have a little jerry can of gas, and I'll come meet you guys wherever you are.
Well, we were like, I don't think we had called him at this point because remember we were like, oh, we can get to Apsley, and then we show up in that little hole in the like
The
ground gas station was
closed.
closed, and we were
Yeah.
like, what the hell?
Yeah, this was just horrible.
Yeah, so we turned down the cottage road, and like the cottage road is terrifying because there's like this abandoned trailer van.
Girls, people are gonna be able to find us.
Mm-mm. There's like this abandoned trailer
That's not
van
there.
type thing. Yeah, it actually got removed, so it's not there anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Don't be giving
But
away our location.
at
girls.
this point, it was there,
Cybersecurity.
and anyways, Bree was reading this book, The Crash by Frida McFadden at the time, right? Like if you know, you know. And so I just wanted to fuck with her, and I was like, "Oh my god, what would you do right now if the car just died right across from the trailer van?" And so she starts like freaking out, right? But then literally the car, like you know when you're running out of gas, and it's literally like we were like thrusting in the car, thinking we were gonna like hump the car to the driveway. We were like driving like this, and we were like, "Oh my god, like how's this gonna work?" So then when we got there, we just luckily we made it. So we parked the car, had a beautiful weekend. Mike got a jerry can, filled us up enough to go to the gas station, and ended up being perfect.
Yeah.
But it was a scary time.
Yeah, things got a little bit intense.
Things got really intense.
Mhm.
Like we literally like rolled into the driveway.
Yeah, thank God it's on a hill.
Yeah, classic. Classic girls. You know, like in Jersey Shore where they're like meatball problems. Getting too excited and driving to the cottage with no gas. Meatball problems. That's so funny.
I put you on every good show now. See, we like balance each other out well because I'm so uncultured with movies, but you're uncultured with shows. So it's like a good balance.
Yeah. I feel like there's some shows that you haven't watched though.
I'm like, what?
I don't know. Off the top of my head.
I've never watched Friends.
Yeah, that's a huge one.
I've seen like episodes, a ton, because there's like a channel on cable that my dad always just like plays. So, like, I know some major events throughout the show, but I never cared to like watch it from start to
And I
finish.
feel like you would love it. Like,
I'd never say no though. That's like one I've like considered trying before.
that's my favorite show of all time.
I do like it when I watch it, but I think I'd just like it more if I started it from episode 1. No.
Yeah, and you haven't watched Yellowstone. You haven't watched.
Yes,
Game
I
of Thrones.
have.
You watched one
Oh my
fucking
God.
season.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you fucking.
No, I
did.
didn't, because I remember what happens at the end.
Yeah, you remember what happens at the end and no middle stuff. And the reason I haven't told you is
because I watched it without you.
No, you didn't.
Next, you talk too much when I watch TV.
No, you did not. You watched literally one season.
Watched it in private.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You've not watched Yellowstone. You haven't watched Game of Thrones. You haven't.
I watched Game of Thrones.
You watched 3 episodes of Game of Thrones.
That's like 5 hours of my life.
No, you haven't watched it.
Whatever. Anyhow, one thing I'm looking forward to this summer is a good PC trip.
Totally.
All of a sudden, it started snowing today, which was horrid.
Yeah, that was horrible news.
Killed my vibe, but I think this is like the last of it. I don't suspect there will be much more snow now.
My mom sent me a picture of like my car covered in like ice this morning. She's like, make sure you save like some time when you leave for work. I'm like, well, I guess I'm not leaving till work till 2:30. I'm like, that needs to melt off by the time I get out there.
Totes.
Do you prefer a girls' night out or a girls' night in? Me too.
And always. I don't even like going out. Yeah. Like, we just had a fun girls' weekend.
Yeah.
And hot take. I was also like concussed and a loser, and I felt kind of bad. But I was just trying to be like a good sport and still come out.
Yeah.
But I couldn't drink or nothing. And I don't usually drink, so that's not even like an excuse. But I was just like, in all honesty, I think I just should have stayed home
Mhm.
because I was still kind of recovering. But I just feel like even that, I was like, if the girls were just in bed in
Mhm.
their PJs.
I'm totally girls' night in. I
Mhm.
just like everybody bring over some food, bring over some stuff. Like I'm just
Yeah.
totally girls' night in.
Mhm. Yeah. I don't love going out too much.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
Yeah, me neither. I can like appreciate it like sometimes, but
Yeah.
not like really. When I'm out, I'm like, this would be better if I was in.
Yeah. One thing I can appreciate though, like ultimate, is just like a girls' cottage trip.
Yeah,
That's my
like just a
favorite.
girls in time.
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can appreciate going camping, stuff like that. Have we ever gone
Yeah.
camping together? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Gotta do that this summer.
Yeah. Okay, so we planned this like trip to Prince Edward County, right? And it was like it wasn't for my birthday, but it was like I'd like
In
wanted to go.
celebration.
Yeah. That's like kind of what I'd said. So anyways, like this spa there, they do this like promo where it's like half price for their last 4 hours that they're open. So I think it's like what, $50 to go for
Yeah.
like their last 4 hours. So we're like,
And it's
perfect.
beautiful. Like they have
Totally.
great wine. We wanted to go so badly.
Yeah. So we were like, I like told Brie, I was like, I really want to do this. I really want to do this, right?
And I was like, if she
So
fucking wants to go, we're going.
yeah. So anyways, I come into work and I like tell Brie, I was like, oh my god, I checked online. Like we're too late. It's booked up.
No, baby, we're not.
So
There's
then,
still room.
yeah. So she calls the spa and she's like, "Hi, we're like influential influencers," and she's like, "We'd love to take content at the spa and like we really want to come. We're in town, whatever, right?" So they instantly booked us in. So Brie did sneak us in there.
Yeah, we had to.
Yeah, totally. And we had like the food was so. Remember how good the food
Oh my
was?
god.
Like
Should
we
we
ate
go?
so much. Yeah.
That was a messy weekend though. These girls don't drink, and like all of a sudden, I became a wine connoisseur.
Mm-hmm. It's so hard not to though. Like you're in the sun,
Yeah.
drinks are flowing.
I don't even know that it's so much the alcohol consumption more than what you just said. Like
Yeah.
you get dehydrated, you're in
Yeah.
the sun. I think it's just
Yeah.
a mix of like heat stroke and a buzz.
Yeah. Totally.
But also slushy flights, that should be illegal.
Yeah.
To serve more than one of those should be illegal. Like that was, oh, those were so good though.
Yeah.
I would
They
die
really
for a
were.
PC slushy flight. Like I
Yeah.
would die for one right now.
Totally. What do you think about like prank calls?
I love a prank call.
I fucking love a prank call too.
Should we prank call
I was
someone?
just supposed to
Yeah.
say, should we prank
Get your
call
phone.
someone? Okay, bitches, we're prank calling. Grandma,
Yes.
it's Jenna. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yeah.
Kate, Mom and I just got pulled over driving. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. But we told the cop that we were speeding because you fell and so because you're at Grandma Karen's, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we told them that you were speeding because that you fell and they said that they were gonna follow us there to make sure you're okay. So like you're gonna need to like lay down on the ground or something.
Get the fuck out of here.
I swear to God. So can you just like I don't know, like is there like stairs or something, or can you just like I don't know, lay down and like hold your knee? Because we were like
What,
like
like outside?
I don't know, like outside, inside. Like Mom was just like she didn't have anything to say, and then they were like, oh okay, well if there was like if your granny fell on the ground, then like we're gonna have to come and like help, like because or they're gonna give her a ticket. So she was like, she's like, Kate, call grandma.
Fucking April Fool's Day or something. I mean, I'm at my mom's. Yeah, I'm in the living room in my fucking pajamas.
Kate,
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know, just like lay on the ground and we'll be there in like 10 minutes.
In the apartment?
Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe right beside your bed as if like you rolled off when you were napping or something.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. If you're not telling my mom will fucking freak if some cop comes in this house right now.
Okay, well, okay,
She's
okay.
sitting in the living room
Okay,
in her pajamas.
Grandma, okay,
Like,
why don't lay on the ground and then just get Grandma to take a picture of you and then we'll just show them the picture. And we'll be like, see, like she fell.
I can't fucking believe it. You think that a cop is gonna? Oh my god, I'm just blowing my mind right now.
No,
This is
okay.
a joke. You guys are
No,
fucking
I
with me,
swear, I swear on Millie's life, you need to lay down on the ground and get Grandma to take a picture. Like one of you lay down on the ground and take a
This
picture.
is like a past tense now.
And
You're
then
like,
when
I
he
fell.
comes back,
Obviously,
I'm just gonna
still
try to
not on
show
the
him.
ground. Just show him I'm in my bed.
No, well, then he's gonna be like, who cares if your Grammy's in your bed? So just lay down, get Grandma to take a picture, and then send it to me. It's worth a try. I'm just gonna show it to the guy and be like, look, like, you can't give me a ticket.
Picture of my Grammy who fell down 20 minutes ago and she's still in the same spot.
Yeah, I guess you're that hurt. That's why I'm speeding.
Just say she.
I can't just. He's literally walking back. I'm gonna tell him you're gonna show me a picture.
I made my way out. I fell outside with my mom, and now I've made my way back up, and I'm in my bed.
But then why would I need to speak to you? That's like, just send me a picture.
I didn't know that at the time. Since then, I was able to drag myself up to my bed. I'll talk to the guy. Fuck.
I just hung up on her. Okay, I'm gonna text her. What? Show the camera this picture. Oh my god. She totally believed it. It was a prank for our podcast.
Hi, Grammy!
What the fuck?
It was just a pranky.
You guys are on crack, man. There's no way some girl. You're a fault for this. I am fucking delirious. Oh, Jesus, you guys are assholes.
We just had you on our minds. We were thinking about how much we miss Grandma.
Oh my god. You guys are damn.
Marshall?
Hello?
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, there's been a bit of a situation. Okay, Bree was driving and we got pulled over, right? But she was mouthing off because she didn't have her driver's license, whatever. Like, the cop was just freaking out at her. So she was, like, freaking out at him. She's like, come on, we're just girls, like, please. And she got mouthy with him. So now they've taken her outside and, like, they put her in handcuffs. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I told the guy that she was speeding like an idiot because you, like, hurt yourself or something. So, like, I don't know, like, are you with someone? Can you take, like, a photo that, like, looks like you're injured or something? Like, I'm like, I don't know what to do because they literally have her in handcuffs.
Really?
I swear to God.
Wow. Well, where are you guys?
We're at, like, Harmony and, like, Taunton.
Should I come down there? Like, fuck.
I don't know. Like, you might want to. Where are you?
I'm, just coming home from the gym now. I can turn around. I'm just next to the highway.
No. Okay, don't turn around. Because, like, I told the guy that you were, like, at the gym working out and, like, hurt yourself. So I'm like, so I don't know, like, maybe I'll go out and, like, get you to talk to the cop or talk to Bree. Maybe he'll let you talk to Bree. Okay, once.
Are you still there right now?
Well, yeah, I'm sitting in the car because they weren't letting, like, they just took her out, and I was like, I gotta call someone.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see if they'll let you talk to her. Okay, one sec. Just being hysteric. Marshall, don't call my mom, please. I'm in handcuffs. Oh my god. Marshall, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Where are you?
Fucking Oshawa. I'm in fucking Oshawa. I have handcuffs on. Not big fluffy ones either.
I can't, babe, hold on. I can't even understand what you're saying right now.
Yes, be in handcuffs and they're not pink or fuzzy.
They're not pink or fuzzy. That's crazy. You fucking with me right now? I fucking knew it. You wanna know why? Because I believed it for a minute that you were mouthing off to the freaking officer, but I don't know, put you in fucking handcuffs, that's different. You guys put me on the podcast? So
Yeah!
that way or what? So
Yeah, we're filming a girls' night episode.
Do we prank? Oh my god! Our AI pranks. We need to tell you guys about our AI pranks.
What?
Okay.
Oh yes.
So this was like months ago. But I got to the house before Jenna and Crystal, like her mom came home, and I was just kind of bored. I was waiting for them to get home. So I texted in the group chat to stir the pot. And I send them this like image. I sent into Chat GPT. It was like a picture of their living room. And I photoshopped a hobo in it. He was like around the corner. I'll insert it here.
Yeah.
And I sent it in the group chat.
I'm so effing gullible. I was at work, right? At this time, I was at
It looks so
at
real, though.
daycare, and I like go to the washroom, right? And I like look at my phone, and I literally went into like panic. Like my heart was palpitating, and I was texting her like, "What are you doing? Like, are you okay?" Like spam texting, and she wasn't answering. And I literally was like this close to calling, because I go back and I show my coworkers. I'm like, guys, like my friend just texted me this. Like, should I call the police? Like, she's not answering. And they were like, yeah, you should call the fucking police. Like, what? And so then I literally was like this close to calling to the police, and then she texted me like, oh, it's AI. I could have killed you that
Your
day.
mom freaked too. She like instantly called me.
That's crazy.
And then we tried AI pranking on April Fools.
Yeah.
Crystal again, and we sent her a picture of the garage and we pretended that the car reversed into it, but she knew it was April Fools. Otherwise, I think she totally would have fallen for it.
Yeah. Well, she kind of did for a second. She
Oh,
was
really?
like, I can't handle this right now.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of AI, we were just talking about this in the car.
Oh my god.
Earlier today, because we both have like we're like both older siblings and whatever. Our oldest are kind
Have
of
lots of
family.
young
Yeah.
teenagers around us in our circles.
So there was like a situation a few months back where I had to like, one of these young teenagers broke up with their first girlfriend. So I just had to like,
Things got a little emo.
yeah,
on the
right,
TikTok.
of course, right? So you kind of have to be like, hey, like let's put some pepper back into our step, right? But I needed to ask like AI like how to do this, like, you know, like so anyways, long story short, this has literally happened to me 2 to 3 times where I've had to like give some big sister advice, but in this spot I'm just like, what do I say? I don't want to sound like a loser. I don't want to be like momming them or like whatever. So I've literally just asked ChatGPT. I'm like giving them the synopsis of the situation, the age and everything. I'm like, now what should I say to them? And I'm
It's
like,
always done
we
us right,
literally, yeah, so now we like laugh because we like have to use ChatGPT to talk to the Gen Alphas.
It's crazy out here. It's
It is.
crazy.
Yeah.
Just can't be thinking for ourselves these days.
Yeah. Because I was going to send something today, and Brie was like, whoa, don't send that. You're going to sound like an old lady hacker, and she's going to be like, ew, like, stop talking.
Yeah, so
that's why.
thanks, chat.
Yeah. Thanks for keeping me hip.
Oh, on another note, ChatGPT wrote your husband's vows.
What?
ChatGPT wrote your husband's vows.
Like, if I found that out, you're done.
Yeah. That's what I said, and I got canceled at my Easter dinner for saying that.
What?
Yeah, people were like, what if it's just helping you with like a prompt or like an edit? I was like, no. If somebody copied and pasted their vows, even for like a fact check, a freaking grammar check, you're done.
Yeah.
You're done. Canceled, divorced on the spot. We're not even married anymore.
Yeah, why do you need like a punctuation grammar? Like, if you're going to be reading it, saying it out loud, who cares?
Yeah,
what it looks like?
no, that is totally not okay.
Yeah. But like, I could totally like,
don't even say that'll kill you.
I could totally like see us being caught for that.
Oh, Thursday Marshall. It's like one thing, like Andre's gonna need some help because he's the most illiterate human I've ever met.
Yeah. But Andre, like, he can like,
he's like,
yes. Like, I remember we were at like a baby shower, and like, you know, like the advice cards that you always have to leave? Like, obviously everybody just, or no, it wasn't. It was the wedding shower. What was it? It was either a wedding,
some sort
or
of shower.
No, it was a baby shower. It was the baby shower. And they had like the
For
advice
Elena?
card for the new parents, yes. And like, we all wrote just like, keep having fun, or like, I don't know, right? Like, just like cliche like stuff.
Yeah.
And he wrote like this whole message about like,
wow,
don't lose yourself. Like, it was sweet, but we were all just like, okay.
Didn't know you had it in ya.
Yeah, we were all just like, that got really fucking deep for a baby shower questionnaire.
Oh, nap time.
Right?
Thank you you guys for joining us for a girls' night episode. We had so much fun.
Make sure to follow us on all of our social medias to stay up to date. We always post question box looking for what you guys want to hear on our next episode. And we'll see you on the next one.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.